Yo guys, CFB, welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm doing great, in case any of you did ask. But today we've got the Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest preview. It is Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Yeah, it's not Nottingham versus Chelsea. It's Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. Okay, just had to clarify that through my brain just to process it. So yeah, not really a big game really. It's a nothing game for Chelsea now that we officially just can't get relegated and we officially cannot get top 4 or anything, or pretty much hard to get 10th now. But if Chelsea want to stay in the top half, maybe try and get 10th, then go for it. But it's pretty much a nothing game. For Nottingham Forest, it's a big game because they could still get relegated. They're possibly still get relegated. They played 35 games and they've got 33 points. I think the drop is on 30 points, so they're only 3 points off relegation. So it's a big game for Nottingham Forest. But before we get into any of the preview, before any of it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. First link in the description is also my second channel, so check that out. Haven't been uploading much on there, but I plan to get some stuff out on there soon. I'm planning to put vlogs if I go somewhere interesting out. Maybe a couple of football challenges with my mates or something like that, maybe. I don't know. You can see that I can actually ball, because I actually can ball. I'm not even joking. I'm actually a sick baller, you know. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So, Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest, like I've already said, is pretty much a nothing game for Chelsea. Just a friendly, really. A little bit of just a warm-up. But you still want Chelsea to go out there and win. Like, no matter what the circumstances, you know, even if it's a nothing game, I want Chelsea to beat a team 6-0, you know, just win the game. Nottingham Forest are on some decent form now as of late. They've racked up some good results as of late. They were looking like they were going to go down. They still could go down, but they've pulled up some decent results. I think they beat Spurs at Spurs' ground, if I'm not mistaken. I think they have. But like I've already said, they pulled up some good results. Talking about Spurs, by the way, I'd never want to speak about Spurs, but obviously the whole thing about Julian Nagelsmann maybe going to Spurs after he rejected us is now not happening. Spurs have rejected Julian Nagelsmann. So I don't know what's going to happen with Julian Nagelsmann. Maybe we go for a little U-turn for him, you know. I wouldn't mind it personally because I like Julian Nagelsmann. But that's very unlikely now that Pochettino's literally pretty much got one foot through the door. So, yeah, I would like for the Chelsea match. Obviously, I'm going to go into the players on who I want to play later on when I give you guys the team news for tomorrow's match. But I want some of the young players to be playing. I want some of the young players to maybe be given a start. I just want to quickly give some team news real quick before I do give the lineup and everything. The team news, I think, obviously Reece James and Mason Mount are still out. And also Ben Chilwell is not fit for today's match. And I think Cucurella is still out as well. So who's going to be playing left wing back? I don't know. Maybe you get to see what I go with. Later on, maybe in like 2 minutes or so, because I have no clue on what to say for this preview, because like I've already said, it's pretty much a nothing game between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest. So yeah, we haven't got long left of the season now. We've literally got a game, obviously this Saturday, tomorrow. Then we've got a game on Thursday, which I think is against Man City or Man United. And then we have a game literally about 3 days after that, next Sunday. That will be against Man City or Man United. And then we have a game the Sunday after. So not next Sunday, the Sunday after, which is the last game of the season, which will be Newcastle. Do I still think, even if we bag some points in this game and do quite well in tomorrow's match, do I still think we'll get any points in those remaining 3 games? No. Actually, you know what? I think we could get 1 point against Man United, and that's because, legit, we always draw to Man United. Every time Man United are on bad form or Chelsea are on bad form, I always look at that fixture and go, it's a flipping draw. It's a draw. I even said to my mate who was a United fan, I said to him, when he was saying, oh, we're going to thrash you guys, I said to him, mate, it's going to be a bloody draw. I'm telling you, it's going to be such a boring draw. It was a boring draw. So, who knows, but it could be a point. You know, obviously, I would love us to get 3 points against United. I think the last time we went to Old Trafford and got 3 points was 2013, last time I read, which is crazy. But yeah. Talk about Nottingham Forest versus Chelsea. We played against them, obviously, earlier on when we had Potter. And I think it was a 1-1 draw. So it was a 1-1 draw and it was a sloppy game. We had an alright first half, but it was a shocking second half. You know, Nottingham Forest have a lot of talent. And they could they definitely, with the way this Chelsea team has been functioning this season, they could definitely break us. It's a very big possibility. They've got these players like Dennis, Gibbs-White, Brennan Johnson or something like that. Like, these are some decent players, you know. They're definitely Premier League, Premier League style players. And they could definitely break us, so we've got to be on it for tomorrow. You know what relegation teams are like on the remaining, 8-9 games of the season left. They're usually one of the toughest teams to play in the league. Bar teams in a title race, like a proper title race. So we need to be still on it tomorrow, you know. Even though we've got nothing to play for, we've still got to be on it if we want to, you know, just maybe achieve something better so it doesn't look as bad, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Without further ado, I'm going to give you guys my team lineup for tomorrow's match. Obviously, I'm going to go with the 3-4-3. I don't care that we've been using the 4-3-3 and it's been working. I'm sticking with the 3-4-3 because I actually think it will help and benefit 2 players that I'm going to be adding in later. So, obviously, it's going to be Kepa in goal, Badiashile left centre-back, Thiago Silva and Wesley Fofana. That back 3, I always say it every single time I come on here to give you guys the lineup. Oh, crap, my face was halfway in it then. I always say it, them 3 are stone wallers in this Chelsea team this season. They're stone wallers. You know, you can't get better than them 3 at the moment, to be fair. And Badiashile, if Badiashile doesn't start after that stellar performance he put in against Bournemouth, I think it was Bournemouth, yeah, Bournemouth. I don't know what agenda Lampard has on him. I really wouldn't. I really don't. But I'm pretty sure he will start. I don't think Lampard's that stupid. Moving on to the midfield 4. Left wing back, Lewis Hall. 2 centre mids, Kante and Enzo Fernandez. And then right wing back, Loftus-Cheek. So you're probably looking at and going, oh, what about Aspie, right wing back? Maybe Aspie, left wing back. You know, I think Aspie's a 25-minute a game player now. He's past it. His legs are past it, let's be real. He's a great servant. He does well. He always puts in 100% for the club, but he's just getting on a bit now. Do you know what I mean? He just is. And I think Lewis Hall deserves a start because the Lewis Hall, in the games that he played at the start of the season when he got the opportunity, playing at left wing back, which isn't even his position, but he can do a job there. He's been relatively solid. You see him make the odd mistake, but he's a very, very good player. He's good at bombing forward. You know, he nearly got a goal against City. You know, he's a great player with great talent, and I think he is the guy to play left wing back for us tomorrow. He deserves a chance. We've got nothing to play for, so give him a chance. I don't have to say anything on Enzo and Kante. They're both stellar. Brilliant players. And then right wing back, obviously Loftus-Cheek. We know Loftus-Cheek can do right wing back. We've seen him do it in multiple occasions on some big stages as well, and he's performed there. So why not give him the chance? You know, like I said, nothing to play for. And I believe I would trust Loftus-Cheek for 90 minutes defensively, even though he's not great defensively, over Aspie for 90 minutes, personally. Because also he offers something going forward, when he actually passes sometimes, you know, instead of taking the extra touch. And then the front 3, I'm going to go João Felix off the left, Madueke off the right, Datro Fofana up top. Now you're probably looking at this and going, where's Mudryk? You know, where's Mudryk? You always pick up Mudryk, where is he? Look, I like Mudryk, I think he's a great player. But I think he started the last game against Bournemouth, and he had an alright game. But he was probably one of the worst on the team, if you know what I mean. He didn't seem up for it. That doesn't mean he's not going to seem up for it for this game. You know, it's at the Bridge. You know, maybe he will seem up for it. But I'm thinking maybe Felix up top. You know, he came off the bench and scored. He made the goal and he scored. You know what I mean? So give him the chance. Give Felix a chance. See what he can capable of doing. If he doesn't have a good game tomorrow, then you bring on Mudryk at half time if Felix playing that bad. But you bring him on at some point. So I'm hoping with Felix getting a goal, he can step up and get more. Madueke has to play off the right. He's one of the players I look at in this starting 11 at the moment and go, you're a stonewaller. You're a stonewaller. Deserves to be starting pretty much every single game at the moment. He's brilliant. I have a good feeling he might score tomorrow, you know. I have a very good feeling if he starts, he might score. So, yeah, he has to be starting. And then that Trevor Farner up top. Now, I do not mind, I just want to quickly say this, I do not mind Mudryk starting off the left. I don't mind it. And maybe Felix up top. But that Trevor Farner has to be starting or even on the bench. I want to see him being given a run. Like I said, there's nothing to lose for tomorrow's match. Give that Trevor a run. He's been spotted in training the last couple of times. He had his last performance when he got taken off at half time. He put in a really good performance, better than any striker performance we've seen this season. Better than Aubameyang, better than Havertz, in my opinion. So just give him a run in. He with Felix and Madueke behind him, I reckon they can create. But my only worry is that Nottingham Forest are going to go with a low block because, you know, they're coming to Chelsea's ground. A team who, let's be real, we've not been great this season, but who knows, we've still got the quality to punish teams, you know, when we actually take our chances. So I still feel like they're going to go with a low block. So that could be a bit of a worry. But Trevor Farner has the pace and the close dribbling skills to beat a man over Havertz and Aubameyang, you know, way over them. So, yeah, that's my starting 11 for tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what you would go with for tomorrow. And a score prediction for tomorrow. I'm relatively confident on this game. Not just because of the Bournemouth performance, but I just think maybe even if Nottingham Forest play way better football than us, I have a feeling we just have enough quality to beat them. So that's why I'm going to go with Chelsea, especially how we're at home. I'm going to go with Chelsea 2, Nottingham Forest 1. That's what I'm going to go with. Chelsea 2, Nottingham Forest 1. Like I said, I have a feeling Madueke might score tomorrow. So yeah, fingers crossed for a win tomorrow. So yeah, that's it for today's video, guys. And let's be real, if we win tomorrow, it's our last win of the season. That definitely. Maybe not draw, more than likely though. So yeah. That's it for today's video, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below, you know, on what you would go with for the starting 11 and what you think the score prediction will be. And yeah, I'd love to know. And yeah, like, subscribe, take care, and I'll see you after the game tomorrow. Peace.